Activation.
Yeah. Quality.
As we were just talking a little bit earlier, I've got Israel Navarro. Israel, how you doing first of all?
I'm doing good.
And what we were saying a little earlier was boxing has lost the lackluster of what I call what it used to be in the premier date back in the 70s when I was young. I've got Showcase Promotion owner, everybody right here, entrepreneur. I'm going to say it one more time, Israel Navarro. I've said it twice because this man right here is going to give you his philosophy, what he's doing here as a promotion, and this February 17th ESPN show. Tell me about it, Israel. What is your goal and what are you doing?
Well, like I was saying earlier, to me, boxing, I kind of feel like we've lost some luster in boxing and creating big shows and big cards. Okay, I think DFW has never been a premier spot to bring big boxing events.
I agree with you.
Bringing ESPN is just the beginning. I mean, obviously you've had some HBO, some Bob Arum, but most of the time, where are they going? They're going to El Paso, they're going to San Antonio.
And Vegas.
In Vegas. Yeah. But I mean, when they're trying to come to Texas, they're coming for the Spanish
Oh,
draw.
sure. I got you.
But DFW has 46% population is Spanish. Okay, so why can't we bring those fights here to DFW? And so by bringing this first card here with ESPN, this is our taking baby steps. This is the first one. And then not just bringing ESPN, but bringing a competitive card to the table for ESPN and creating an entertainment value for our fans. And that's my goal. My goal is to create entertainment value, be able to make it a family atmosphere where everybody can come out, enjoy themselves. And you got to remember too, like I was saying earlier in the other interviews, when you're talking about a social environment, when you go to a Cowboy game, not everybody goes to a Cowboy game because they're the biggest football fan in the world.
Right.
But what has Jerry Jones done for the Cowboys? He's created a social environment that we all want to be there. We don't want to miss that day. So that's what I want to do for boxing. That's what it boils down to.
Well, Israel, I know that you and I had met at an amateur show, which shows me a true commitment, the heart of you as a boxing fan. We met, if you remember, at the Dallas Golden Gloves over here in Garland, and we were there until midnight. Remember, watching the bouts. You being a true lover of the sport, me being a true lover of the sport, not only can embrace your philosophy. Tell me what's the next step once we get past ESPN. What's the long term? If you do have a strategy plan on keeping this alive,
and I do. Ideally, what we're looking for, obviously, we got with ESPN now, but we're looking for TV shows. So if you're out there, Showtime, HBO, that's what we're looking for. And we want to make some good competitive fights. I want to keep we want to keep it the same. The other problem that I think we have is we're bouncing all over the place. We got venues all over the place. If you know Showcase, and if I can create a venue that you already know where it is, you know when Showcase Promotions doing their next event, it's gonna. I'm not saying it's gonna be at College Park every time. Ideally, that would be great.
Yeah,
so everybody knows when next time we have a show, if it's Showcase Promotions, it's gonna be at College Park Center.
Sure.
Just an example. I'm not saying that's what it's going to be every time.
But we established that focal point.
Correct. So there's those few things that I think are key to keeping our audience interested. And if we can bring those things to the table, then I think it will flourish.
Okay.
Now, and going forward is just initially my vision is, let's start off with, we do a show every quarter. And why do I say every quarter? Because for me, I gotta make it's gotta work for Showcase Promotion. I can't promote a fight right now in 1 month. Okay, but if I do it every quarter, now you got something to look forward to. Now the fans have something to look forward to, and they know what I'm doing with my show.
Well, let me ask you contact information for us to be able to see you, see what you're doing as you're progressing, the promotion of the quarter, the promotion of the month, the promotion of what you have going. How do we stay in touch with you?
Well, you can go to showcaseboxing.com, and we're creating a intuitive website where people can go, stay up to date with the new fights that are going on, what's going on out there, really about Showcase Promotions and what's our next steps. And that's really where you can go. I mean, I guess if they wanted to call me, you could always call me if you've got questions, but I'd much rather you go to the website and check it out.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure I make this point as I start wrapping this one up, that we are looking at boxing and boxing only with Showcase Promotions.
Correct.
Correct?
That is correct.
Okay, because I know there's a lot of combative sports out here in MMA.
And there is, and you know, and that's great. but my heart is in boxing.
Sure.
So that's the difference. I mean, yeah, you know, some promoters will do cross promotions, do MMA and boxing, but for me, my heart is in boxing. That's my sport. That's what I want to see from it.
Just want to make sure that the fight fans over here know exactly when they go to showcasepromotions.com.
With Showcase Boxing.
I'm sorry, my bad. Showcaseboxing.com that you're going to get boxing as its ultimate. A true lover of the sport here. I want to shake your hand right here. Israel, I want to wish you the best of luck. We love what you have in your heart, and more than important, what you have in your eye, the vision. You stay tuned as we wrap this one up. A man truly enthralled with the sport of boxing. Roland Gomez and Sean Malone. Until our next one. Combat Sports TV, I've got to tell you right now, it's brewing right now. I've got my colleague and my friend, I've got Hector here. Hector, we're down here at Maple Avenue Gym over here in the Oak Lawn area right now, but we're not here for that, to sit here and meet and greet. We're here to meet and greet these fighters that are about to climb into the ring February the 17th. It's going to be over at the UTA College Park campus. It's going to get down to what the fight fan information, what everybody's looking for. We've got one heck of a main event brewing right now. I know the original main event got scratched. The original main event was John Molina versus Marvin Quintero. Just want to put that out there right quick. The new main event that we have right now, that we have right here in front of us, is Mike Dallas and Miguel Gonzalez. Tell me, Hector, what do you know about these fighters?
Well, what we know is Mike Dallas has a great record. He's 17-2. He's going to go against Miguel Gonzalez at 20-2. These are fighters that have a lot of fights underneath their belt, and they're going to put on an exciting show for ESPN Friday Night Fights. The fans going to get a really good show, and it's going to be really great.
Well, you know, I had the good privilege of talking to Mike Dallas real quick. Out of those 17 wins, 7 are by way of KO, and he comes from California, and I got a feeling he didn't come to lose, baby.
That's true. He's going to be fighting a guy, like I said, Miguel Gonzalez. He's from Ohio, and those guys are tough. They come down here to fight, and get ready to see a really good fight on Friday night.
Well, let's go and step up to the next one. I call it the co-main event. This is going to be Sean Estrada. The reason I get tongue twisted, I had a good, proud privilege of talking to him, and this guy is awesome, baby. He is at 13-0, 12 KOs, man. What else can you say about this Olympian, our 2008 Olympian in the middleweight division?
Well, I saw him a while ago. He looks like he's in outstanding shape. He's going to be going against Terrence Wood, 9-3 with 6 KOs. So it's going to be another good fight. Even though the main event was scratched, these guys are going to pick up the pace, and it's going to be really good for ESPN.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go and step real quick. Luis Yanez and Jamal Parham, they step in the ring at 118. These guys are ready to get it on. Scheduled for 6 rounds in the bantamweight division. It's Donkey Kong time. Tell me what you know about it.
That's true. I spoke to Luis Yanez, the Latin legend from Dallas, Texas, a while ago. He's been, his career's kind of been going a little slow, but he's starting to pick it up. He told me that his manager is going to be getting him a lot of fights, so he's ready to go. And when I asked him about the fighter, who he's going to fight, he said he didn't know, he didn't care. He's ready to go in and take care of business against a guy named Jamal Parham at 5-3 out of St. Louis.
Okay, then you know what? We step into another bantamweight bout. I'm talking about Ray X-Man himself, baby. He puts X's on everybody. Jimenez, he is undefeated. This man knows no defeat. He's looking at a guy by the name of Lamar Charlton, if I remember. Tell me what you know about him.
Well, this guy named Lamar Charlton, I spoke to Ray a minute ago. He told me that he has done his homework, and he said he normally doesn't want to look at fighters, but he glanced at the video on him, and he said he had him figured out.
I got
you. You called him Ray X-Man, and that's funny you mentioned that, because I talked to him a minute ago, and I said, hey, do you have a nickname yet? I said, because I'm calling you the Flash. So it's up for debate what his name is going to be, but he is a great fighter. He's coming out of Pleasant Grove, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, and you've got to keep an eye on this guy because he is really, really fast.
Well, you're right. Motor, bell to bell is what I call him. Now let's step up to the junior lightweight division, where I see Jose Rodriguez fighting a guy by the name of Alex Lopez. Tell me real quick.
That's true. Jose Rodriguez is a great fighter. He's undefeated, but he's going against a tricky kid, a guy named Alex Lopez. 2 fights ago, he knocked out Fort Worth's Trevino.
Okay, Arthur Trevino.
Arthur Trevino.
Yeah.
And he's a great fighter. He's going to be going against someone with a good record, 5-0. So you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I'll tell you what, real quick, I'm going to junior welterweight. I know we're eating a lot of time right here, but it's because we're excited. At the junior welterweight division, we'll see a Matt Patton and a Waylon Dumas. Matt making his professional debut out of Denton, and Waylon Dumas at 0-2 out of Tulsa. We're going to see how that pans itself out. But what we also see, another area favorite. I've got Corey Washington. You know, this record, I'm going to look at you right now. His record of 3-6-1 does not reflect the power that this man brings right here. Okay, he's out of Fort Worth, Texas, and you know what? He's climbing into the ring with a guy by the name of Angel Segala. Tell me what you know about him.
Well, the last time I saw Angel Segala was at the Quick Trip Park. He got a knockout. So anything can happen. I think he's going to put up a great fight against Corey Washington, and I'd look to see real good excitement in both of these fighters.
Okay, Five Hands, we're going to go and bring it to an end right here as we bring just a preview to an end. I can only tell you, Hector and I are just itching at the bit right now. We can't wait for February the 17th, baby. The action starts. The doors are going to open. How about that? First of all, get there. Go and heat up your seat, baby. I got a feeling you're going to have to. It's already going to be heated up. But the action starts at 7 o'clock with the doors opening at 6. And then the ESPN lights come on at 8 p.m. But the action starts at 7. Don't you miss it. Again, College Park, UTA, baby. It happens one way. Only way. That's just the way we do it.
Great.
I want to tell you right now, Hector, always good to see you, baby. That's all right. We excited. You stay tuned as Combat Sports, my colleague, my friend, bring you another one to an end. Stay tuned.
All right, see you at the fight.